a packed show for you this week, as later we'll tell you about how the Kings girls hockey program is already a huge success and how the Kings are bringing sled hockey to military veterans. But first, we're going to go shopping with a Stanley Cup hero. Recently, Alec Martinez was at the Lucky Brand store in El Segundo, helping them launch a new Lucky Brand vintage-inspired Kings t-shirts with proceeds benefiting the Kings Care Foundation. Now, tons of fans showed up to come see Mr. Jazz Hands, and Alec was kind enough to take us shopping beforehand so we could learn a bit more about his personal style. You can walk around with the car. Why did Lucky Brand decide to start this partnership with the Los Angeles Kings?
Lucky was founded in Los Angeles, homegrown, community-based. Los Angeles Kings, the exact same, where really have deep roots in the community, and we felt it was a great partnership.
So I think this might be the favorite Alec Martinez moment, the Jazz Hands, which are coming to have him signed. Were you at that game?
Yeah.
So did you freak out? Did you do Jazz Hands too?
It's held in a shot, safe,
We have a lot of fans waiting to get your autograph and photo, but first we want to know a little bit about your personal style. So if we were going shopping with Alec Martinez, what would we get? What's the first thing you go for?
I don't know. I'm kind of just like a jeans and t-shirt kind of guy.
Okay, so let's go to this section.
Yeah,
I think
we'll
I saw that
jeans.
over here.
There's a lot of blue and gray over here, so that's right up my alley.
You do thermal though?
Yeah.
You thermal guy?
Yeah, I do that.
Kind of fits with what you got going on.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I like these shoes up here. These little CVs. I think I got CVs on right now.
You do?
Yeah. I don't know. Those camo ones aren't bad.
Those are great.
They're classic. Like this jacket isn't bad. I'd wear that too.
You are so the navy blue, gray.
Yeah, I know. I told you that's
white.
what I gravitate towards.
It's in camel. Those are the only colors you've gone for the whole time.
That's why I need help when I'm shopping. I don't like capris, like rolling up the pant legs like
Carter
that.
does that.
That's not my style. Like I'm a believer that like pant legs should touch ankles, you know? Or maybe not ankles, but feet. I like to stay away from button downs. For whatever reason, I just don't feel comfortable in them.
That's okay. That's your style.
I own a pair of cowboy boots.
Yes. Really?
Well, I used to live in Dallas in the summer, so.
Okay, that makes sense. It's acceptable.
Yeah.
Holy
Actually, Matt
moly,
Green
this is
has
the
them right
real
now, and he
thing.
won't give them back. So I got a bone to pick with you. Those might be a little too rounded for me.
All right.
Do they look kind of girly?
I think they're unisex.
Oh.
Okay. You can rock them. I think the fans are ready to come talk to you and sign a bunch of autographs.
I think they
right
are.
now.
We got it all set up. They're ready to go.
Why'd you guys decide on Alec Martinez?
When his name was an option, we jumped on it right away. You know, to have the Stanley Cup winning goal scorer in our store from just a year ago, you know, who else would you want?
Where do I get a pair of these? I want a pair of Dustin Brown Converse shoes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's your biggest accomplishment in life?
In life, I'd say probably this right here.
1, 2, 3. And now, inspired by Jimmy Kimmel Live, we bring you an LA Kings edition of Mean Tweets.
Got told I look like Andre Kopitar today at work. I know I'm ugly. Jeez, ha ha. Ha ha.
Is there a school for receiving passes? Somebody please enroll Jordan Nolan. That's not the nicest thing I've heard.
Just woke up from a bad nightmare. Trevor Lewis was in the shootout for the Kings. Wow, that was scary. Yeah, that's true. I don't even think I got a shot on net.
Milan Lucic went to the Kings. Staples Center is going to need to build another penalty block just for Lucic's nose. Real original. I've heard it many times.
I never realized how ugly Jake Muzzin is until he scored that goal.
Coming up on Kings Weekly, the latest edition of Kings Vision's Black and White series, focusing on the Ontario Reign's first season in the AHL. Welcome back to Kings Weekly. I'm your host, Alex Curry. It's time now for another edition of Kings Vision's new series, Black and White, presented by the LA Kings and Fox Sports West. In this episode, we get an introduction to the Kings' new AHL affiliate, the Ontario Reign, as we look inside the Kings' minor league team to learn a bit more about how they operate and the benefits of having them right down the road from their NHL club.
And the Manchester Monarchs will go out on top. They are the champions of the American Hockey League, the winners of the 2015 Calder Cup.
After 15 seasons as the top minor league affiliate for the LA Kings, the Manchester Monarchs had a fairy tale ending to their final season in Manchester. While Manchester, New Hampshire is perfect for minor league hockey, being 3,000 miles and 3 time zones away from Los Angeles had its disadvantages.
It's brutal. I remember last year I got called up and there was a snowstorm, so I didn't make it to the game. My flight was canceled.
You basically get the call and then it's a long day after that. I think I flew out of Boston, so that's, 5 or 6 hours right there, so that's a bit of a drag.
This year, the AHL expanded its reach to the West Coast, moving 5 teams to California, including the Kings affiliate to Ontario, just 60 miles east of Los Angeles.
Before, a player might be leaving on a Wednesday morning after practice for a game at Staples on Friday or Saturday. Now they can stay here in Ontario, they can train with the AHL team, and they can get called up day of if necessary.
The ability to make a recall on short notice has already paid off this season for the Kings.
I'll give you a great example. We played in San Jose earlier this year. Flew up to San Jose the night before, everybody was fine. Morning skate, we find out Derek Forbert has come down with the flu. We were able to get Jamie McBain in the afternoon on a 3 o'clock flight, land in San Jose at 4, over to the game and play that night, which we'd never been able to do if we were situated in Manchester.
On top of the benefits for the Kings organization, it's also another step in bringing more hockey to Southern California.
It's the second best league in the world, as far as I'm concerned. Great passing, great skating. And then when the playoffs start, it's even another level.
There's a lot of elite players playing in the American Hockey League right now. You're seeing a situation where the NHL teams want their players fast-tracked as quickly as possible to be NHL ready. It is an extremely tough, fast game played at this level.
That desire to develop prospects is another reason the move will help the Kings for years to come.
Now we're 60 miles away. I think we've had somebody from the Kings organization here every single day since we broke camp.
And you can do a lot of stuff off video and you can rely on different reports, but when you can see them live and you can see the body language shift after shift or on the bench, that part of it's been very beneficial.
I know for me personally, Mike O'Connell was so huge for my development, so I think just having these guys here closer to Ontario is huge for the development of guys.
The constant contact with the big club also serves as a constant reminder to the prospects. They're one step away from their dream.
It's impressive in the fact that, members of our development crew can come in, watch a practice, go back, interact with the players, and I think it's good for everybody. Our players enjoy seeing them here. They know that they're not just here and forgotten about.
I think that will go distances for these young kids to know that the NHL club is not only watching them on video and paying attention to the stats and that, but they have a presence here.
And while the prospects are in Ontario, it's the job of management and the development staff to have them NHL ready when the call is made.
My goal, my job is to help prepare these young guys to step in and fulfill their dream as NHL players. But we want to make sure that these guys, each and every day, are given the best opportunity to improve.
That's what this is all about. This is about, bringing our players closer to Dean, closer to Rob, closer to the development staff, and getting them to the NHL.
Still to come on Kings Weekly, we'll tell you all about the Kings' brand new girls hockey program. Welcome back to Kings Weekly. I'm your host, Alex Curry. The Kings always do such a great job of helping grow hockey in Southern California. And their latest initiative is the LA Kings Girls Hockey Program. The program currently has 38 girls ranging from ages 6 to 12 years old and varying different experiences, from newcomers all the way to the junior Kings. Now, after just a few months, the program has already taken huge strides and exists thanks in large part to one ambitious mom who motivated the Kings to get this program up and running.
Ready? Line one, let's go. One, let's go. Let's go.
And Becky, you're the woman behind this whole new girls hockey program. Where did this idea come from?
My daughter. I wanted to have something for her as she gets older. She's 8 and she loves playing with the boys, but as we get older, she needs something for the girls also.
And how big was it to see the Kings step up to help kind of put this whole thing together to have a local girls hockey program?
It was moving enough to bring tears to our eyes. It's very, very awesome in the true sense of the word.
There you go. Nice job, Charlotte. Good job. Good job. How important is it to have an all-girls program here to help grow hockey again here in Southern California?
It's huge. I think it's very, very important just because there are so many girls who play hockey and a lot of them are looking for an experience to play just with other girls. And this gives them the opportunity to get to know other girls from a young age and then hopefully continue playing on through high school.
You get better every time I see you. And how cool is it now to have the opportunity to play with all girls out here?
I like it a lot because I used to play an all-boys team. They're all annoying, so I like it a lot.
So then what's the biggest difference now just playing with girls?
I gotta say the difference is having no boys pushing around me because I'm the only girl on my other team.
You guys ready? It's gonna be races, okay? Oh. You guys are gonna go up around, through the cones, back around, and pick up the pucks.
And for the Kings to get involved at such a high level for this, how is it also going to help not only for the girls, but help grow hockey in Southern California?
I think it's awesome as more girls can see their friends and girls that haven't played hockey before and can see how much fun they have and how great their relationships and the friendships they make. We're just going to get more and more sign-ups, and it's so important for girls to realize that they have the same amount of opportunity and the same amount of teams, and they can come here and be associated with the Kings.
The ultimate goal is just to create more love for the game, but especially with other girls, and being able to share that experience because although a lot of them love playing with the boys, and that's great, but some of them are looking for an experience just to make more girlfriends on the ice, and here they get to get better at hockey while also getting more friends.
I just hanging out with the people who are getting interviewed so I can get interviewed too, yeah!
What do you like the most about playing hockey?
Meeting friends and doing all kinds of new drills.
Have you met some new friends out here with the Girls League?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are they having a good time too?
Yeah.
So what's your ultimate goal with hockey?
I want to be the first professional female Kings player.
Last month, the LA Kings and Anaheim Ducks joined together in Escondido, California to offer a free sled hockey clinic to all active duty military and veterans. Each participant was provided with on-ice instruction, all the gear for the day, and even their own cheering section, including Bailey and the ice crew. Carlin Bathe was there to check it out.
There you go. There you go. So I actually grew up playing hockey in Maryland. Absolutely loved it. I was the only girl on my high school hockey team. Then I went to the Naval Academy for college, went into the Marine Corps. I was a month away from my wings when all of a sudden my body stopped working right. Good job. Oh my God. You ready to put on a jersey and play for us? That's how good you're doing. Anything that the brain controlled, my body would stop working. And it was so frequent that the days that I was doing well, it was like a Christmas present. So I would wake up one morning, and if I could move my hands, I wanted to build something. If I could move my feet, I wanted to run. I wanted to jump. I wanted to skip and hop. If I could talk, I wanted to talk with the world, and I wanted to share them a story. If I can see, I wanted to watch a sunset and a sunrise. I'm getting teary-eyed because that's how it was.
Today, you guys are putting on this amazing clinic for active military duty and veterans. How's it feel being a part of this today?
It's awesome. I mean, anytime we can give back, especially for this cause, this is just simply incredible. These guys are all considered athletes, and what they're accomplishing is amazing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. I'm in trouble now. Yeah, it's always good to give back to these guys. You know, there's a lot of people who have a lot of passion for the game of hockey, including us who got to play for a living. You know, Billy Hewart was here, and the Kings do an incredible job of bringing the alumni in. We all miss the game. We all get to give back in different ways, but to see the way these people participate and even the skill level of some of them with, you know, the equipment the Kings have provided and just watching how athletic they are, it's truly amazing. You know, they get the passion for it in their heart just like us, and to see them come out here and score a couple goals and to fly around on that sled is awesome. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Give me something.
We already know that the military embraced sled hockey, so we just wanted to do our part to make sure as many military members in Southern California were aware of it. And to see him here today, getting on the ice, you know, all that hard work's now paying off.
I was medically retired from the Marine Corps in 2012. And I had no idea what adaptive sports were. I just thought I could never play sports again. And so I got in a sled and I skated around and I shot pucks and I fell in love with hockey all over again. I came back to San Diego and found that there was no sled hockey program here, so I started it up because hockey's more than hockey. Hockey is the way we teach people to overcome their challenges on and off the ice. Because everyone has challenges, whether it's because I can't walk or maybe someone's struggling financially. Everyone has challenges, and we teach people how to overcome those challenges and be a productive member of society on and off the ice. And we use hockey to do that.
If you or someone you know are interested in the sport of sled hockey, head on over to lakings.com/sled for more information.
Up next on Kings Weekly, this season's first installment of We Are All Kings, highlighting a special guest at a recent game. Welcome back to Kings Weekly. I'm your host, Alex Curry. It's time now for this season's first installment of We Are All Kings. And this episode focuses on the Kings' recent Hockey Fights Cancer Night and their special guest. So let's watch a story of 9-year-old Cooper and how a hospital visit from the LA Kings turned into an opportunity of a lifetime.
At this time, please direct your attention to center ice as we welcome our very special guest, 9-year-old Cooper.
Cooper was a normal 9-year-old. He excelled at soccer and ran for his track and field team. But he had headaches that wouldn't go away. A trip to the ER revealed a tumor in Cooper's brain. The next day, he was in a 10-hour surgery to save his life. While in recovery, Cooper got a surprise visit from the LA Kings. Cooper fell in love with Bailey, Alec Martinez, and the rest of the Kings, quickly becoming a hockey fan. Recovery for Cooper wasn't easy. He had to learn to walk and talk again, enduring radiation treatments for 6 weeks before starting chemotherapy. It was during a chemo session when Cooper learned he would be the Kings' honored guest for their Hockey Fights Cancer Night. After receiving chemotherapy earlier in the week, Cooper arrived at Staples Center ready for an experience he'd never forget.
This is Cooper.
See you again.
Hey, Cooper, we've got we didn't know what to expect. We were familiar with Bailey because we had seen him in the hospital. So as soon as he appeared, they said, oh, he's got something for you. So Cooper put the Bailey jersey on and put the Bailey hat on, and I could tell already that he was going to have a good time.
I have never seen a hockey game in live. I've only seen one on TV.
Hi. I'm Carlin.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. You ready for a fun night?
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite player? I like all of them equally.
I can tell you that they're all good. So
Yeah.
just pick a random one. Chances are he's pretty good.
Martinez.
There you go. He's great.
Are you ready? You have like a pretty big job to do today. You're gonna walk back to me, and I'm gonna give you one of these bad boys. And you'll drop the puck. Start the game. Is that cool?
Game doesn't start until you drop that puck.
Almost 7 months to the day since doctors found his brain tumor, Cooper walked out to center ice.
Please direct your attention to center ice as we welcome our very special guest, 9-year-old Cooper.
When he was walking by himself down the carpet, it was like, wow, he's walking straight, he's balanced, he looks strong. He looks stronger than I've seen him in a very long time.
Fans, let's hear it one more time for Cooper.
Cooper and his family were treated to a dominating performance by the Kings, defeating the Hurricanes 3-0.
Lucic left side. Lucic in front. Score!
After the game, there was another surprise waiting for him in the Kings locker room.
What's up, Cooper? How's it going, man? What's up, man?
Were you playing today?
Yeah, I was. Can't you smell me?
When I got the email about him being able to drop the puck, and he just lit up. He's like, really, Mom? That's awesome.
Yeah, this is my seat. See? Alec Martinez.
You know, everyone's behind Cooper. That's what it's about. It's about Cooper, and he'll be a survivor. I know he'll be a survivor. It's changed our lives forever.
Well, that's it for this week's show. Thank you all so much for tuning in, but be sure to check back next week for Back to School, Jim Fox's instructional series featuring the Kings broadcaster and the El Segundo Strikers from the High School Hockey League. We'll see you then.
Oh.